Welcome to Rare XC Oins, your trusted destination for exploring the fascinating history of rare and antique U.S. coins. In this channel, we uncover the hidden stories behind legendary $1 coins, from the early American era of top 3 first-time 1809, 1817, to modern commemorative issues like the James Madison presidential dollar. Join us as we dive into coin history, value, and authenticity, bringing collectors and history lovers closer to America's rich numismatic heritage. Subscribe and become part of a journey where every coin tells a story. Between 1809 and 1817, the United States was under the leadership of President James Madison, the fourth President of the United States and one of the most important founding fathers. During this period, the U.S. Mint did not issue modern $1 coins like we know today. Instead, the primary silver dollar in circulation was the capped bust silver dollar, first introduced in 1807. These coins were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, and were large, heavy coins designed for international trade rather than everyday use. Because of their high silver content, silver dollars were often hoarded, melted, or exported, which made them rare in daily commerce during Madison's presidency. The years 1809 to 1817 were extremely important in American history. This era included the War of 1812, a major conflict between the United States and Great Britain. Economic instability, trade restrictions, and wartime pressures caused interruptions in coin production. As a result, silver dollar mintages were very low or completely halted in some years. Coins from this era that survive today are considered early American treasures, valued not just for their silver content, but for their direct connection to the early struggles of the young United States. Original silver dollars from Madison's presidency can be worth tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. James Madison and U.S. coinage legacy. Although James Madison, president from 1809 1817, never appeared on U.S. coins during his lifetime, his legacy later became immortalized in American currency. Madison is often called the father of the Constitution and played a key role in drafting the Bill of Rights. His leadership during the War of 1812 helped establish American independence and sovereignty. Because of his historical importance, Madison was later selected to appear on modern U.S. coins as part of a special commemorative series. James Madison Presidential $1 coin. The James Madison Presidential $1 coin is not an 1809 1817 coin, but a modern commemorative coin released by the U.S. Mint in 2007 under the Presidential $1 coin program. This program honored U.S. presidents in the order they served. Madison's coin features his portrait on the obverse front, while the Statue of Liberty appears on the reverse. Unlike early silver dollars, this coin is made from a manganese brass-clad composition and contains no silver. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, PA, and Denver, DA, with special proof versions from San Francisco, S. While they are not rare, uncirculated or proof James Madison dollars are popular among collectors, especially when kept in original mint packaging. Their value is usually modest, but they carry strong educational and historical significance as a tribute to Madison's presidency and contributions to American democracy. Collector value and buying information. Original silver dollars from the 1809 1817 era are extremely rare and valuable, typically sold through major auction houses and certified coin dealers. In contrast, the James Madison Presidential $1 coin is affordable and widely available, making it ideal for beginner collectors or history enthusiasts. While it will not make someone rich overnight, it serves as a meaningful symbol connecting modern America to one of its greatest founders. Final summary. In summary, There were no modern $1 coins issued during 1809–1817, but that era is closely associated with James Madison's presidency, a time of war, economic struggle, and national growth. The James Madison presidential $1 coin, released in 2007, honors this legacy in modern form. Together, early silver dollars and modern presidential coins tell a powerful story of America's journey from a fragile new nation to a stable constitutional republic. Next time, Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, served 2 terms from 1829 to 1837 and remains one of the most influential and controversial figures in American history. Although no circulating U.S. silver or gold dollar coin was officially minted during his presidency bearing his portrait, Andrew Jackson later became a major symbolic figure in American currency and coinage. His legacy is honored through commemorative coins, medals, and most notably the presidential $1 coin issued much later by the United States Mint. During Andrew Jackson's presidency, the U.S. monetary system was undergoing significant change. Jackson strongly opposed centralized banking, especially the Second Bank of the United States, which he believed favored wealthy elites over ordinary citizens. This opposition led to the famous Bank War, a defining moment in U.S. financial history. Jackson believed in hard money backed by gold and silver rather than paper currency, and his policies deeply influenced American coinage and monetary trust for decades. While no Andrew Jackson dollar coin existed at that time, his economic philosophy shaped how Americans viewed money and coins. Andrew Jackson's image later appeared on U.S. currency as a symbol of strong leadership and populist ideals. Most notably, he was placed on the $20 Federal Reserve note, a position he held for many decades. In terms of coinage, the U.S. Mint honored him through the presidential $1 coin program, which was launched in 2007 to recognize former U.S. presidents. The Andrew Jackson presidential dollar coin was officially released in 2008, making it a modern tribute rather than a coin from the 1829–1837 period. The Andrew Jackson presidential dollar coin features a detailed portrait of Jackson on the obverse front, highlighting his stern expression and strong character, symbolizing his firm leadership style. The reverse back displays the Statue of Liberty, which is common to all coins in the presidential $1 series. The coin was struck in golden-colored manganese brass-clad composition, not real gold, and was produced at the Philadelphia P and Denver D mints. These coins were made primarily for circulation and collectors, preserving Jackson's legacy in American numismatics. From a historical perspective, the Andrew Jackson dollar coin represents more than just a piece of metal. It reflects a powerful era in U.S. history marked by expansion, political reform, and economic conflict. Jackson's presidency reshaped the role of the executive branch and strengthened the connection between the government and the common citizen. Today, collectors value Andrew Jackson dollar coins not for high precious metal content, but for their historical importance, educational value, and connection to early American democracy. In conclusion, while no original Andrew Jackson dollar coin was minted between 1829 and 1837, his influence on American money is undeniable. The later presidential dollar coin serves as a respectful tribute to his lasting impact on the nation. For coin collectors, historians, and enthusiasts, the Andrew Jackson dollar coin stands as a meaningful reminder of one of America's most powerful presidents and a transformative period in U.S. history. Next Time is a free online media library founded in November 2010 in Germany by 2 German software engineers named Hans and Simon. The website was created as a platform where photographers, artists, and creators could freely share their work, including photographs, illustrations, vector graphics, videos, music, and more, with the world. From the beginning, The main idea was to provide high-quality visual content that anyone could download and use without paying licensing fees or worrying about copyright issues. Over time, grew rapidly in popularity as millions of users from around the globe began contributing and downloading free images, helping the site become one of the largest free media libraries online. Wikipedia. Before 2019, all images were released under the Creative Commons Zero license, meaning they were effectively in the public domain. Anyone could use, remix, and adapt the content for personal or commercial purposes without the need for attribution. This made a favorite destination for students, bloggers, YouTubers, designers, and small businesses looking for free images. However, on 9 January 2019, the site replaced with its own custom license. This new licensing policy still allowed free use and modification of content, but it added restrictions, for example, forbidding selling unaltered copies of content or distributing them as stock images elsewhere. Even so, all content uploaded before that date remains available under the original terms through mirrors and archives. Wikipedia. In November 2018, before the license change, was acquired by Canva, a popular Australian graphic design and publishing platform. This acquisition helped grow further, expanding its user base, improving search and file features, and integrating the library with Canva's design tools. After that, continued adding new content and services, and in April 2023, the site updated its terms of service and licensing again. These changes included renaming the license to the more general content license, and acknowledging that older uploads remain free for anyone to use under public domain-style rights. Wikipedia today hosts millions of free digital assets, photos, vectors, videos, and more, contributed by hundreds of thousands of creators worldwide. The library supports numerous languages and is used by people everywhere to find free imagery for websites, educational projects, social media posts, graphic design layouts, and professional work, all without the usual legal or cost hurdles found on typical stock image sites. Wikipedia. Pushpin about 1,789, 1,797, and PNG images, keywords. When you search for things like 1789 PNG or 1797 PNG, what you're actually doing is searching Pixabay's free image library for pictures that match those keywords, for example, illustrations or photos tagged with the number 1789, or images that may relate to the year 1789, such as illustrations of historical events like the French Revolution. Doesn't itself host a historical encyclopedia for the years 1789, 1797. It simply has images that users have tagged with those terms. For example, you can find thousands of free images and designs labeled 1789 in the search results. So, 1789 is often used as a search term for images people want that are related to that year. 1797 is another keyword for similar searches. And PNG refers to images with transparent backgrounds that designers often prefer for graphic work. It's important to understand that those numbers aren't a part of the history of itself. They are just popular search terms used to filter free image content. Pushpin summary, key points. Pushpin is a free media platform started in 2010 in Germany, now owned by Canva. Wikipedia. Pushpin offers free photos, illustrations, vectors, videos, and under a free license. Wikipedia. Pushpin before 2019, it used the public domain license. Since then, it uses a custom license. Wikipedia. Pushpin 1789, 1797 PNG images are just keyword filters for searching images They don't represent a separate historical timeline on the site. Thank you for taking the time to read this information. I truly appreciate your interest and support. If you found this content helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and support our work. Your encouragement motivates us to continue bringing you more valuable and informative content in the future. Thanks again for being a part of our journey. Folded hands.